Can you please state your name, position here, and how long have you been here at Prairie View?
Gyamerah, Interim Department Head of Chemical Engineering and Associate Professor.
Okay.
I've been here since fall 2001.
A very long time.
That's right.
Very, very long time. What is your educational background and what are the different schools you have attended before deciding to volunteer?
Well, my first degree as BS in chemical engineering was from what is now known as Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in Ghana.
Oh.
So after the first degree, I continued to do it for my PhD in the United Kingdom.
Oh, went up north.
So from where I worked in the area of biochemical engineering. So from chemical engineering department, I went to chemical engineering department, but my research was in biochemical engineering, fermentation.
Fermentation and stuff like that.
Yes.
And then you came.
And no. Well, since I was from Ghana, I went back to Ghana. I worked for a research institute and also did some teaching at the University of Ghana in their chemistry department, teaching industrial chemistry. Since I'm a chemical engineer, and, it's a chemistry department and they need somebody to teach something relating to
chemistry,
applied chemistry. So I did like an adjunct instructor.
Okay.
And from there, I left Ghana for Norway.
Norway?
Of course. I lived in Norway for 3 years as a research fellow.
Oh, well, those are countries you don't really
It's a good place to be.
hear about.
Oh, well, maybe it's because you have not taken the time to. It's one of the places you want to be. It's a nice place.
Okay.
So after 3 years in the Norway, I went back to England for another 3 years, doing research at University of Exeter, the southwest of England.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did my PhD in the Midlands, if you've ever heard of. When they say Midlands in the UK, the British Midlands.
Okay.
That's the middle of the country.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard of the Midlands.
The Midlands, yeah. Birmingham, Leicester, Nottingham.
Okay.
So I went back to England for 3 years, and then from there, I went to Ghana briefly to consult for a small company for a year, because I was preparing to go to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, I went to Canada, and in 2000, I moved briefly to Michigan State University, chemistry department, to do some research in fermentation in the chemistry department.
So fermentation is kind of like...
Yeah, because I did a PhD was in biochemical engineering. So.
Okay, so would you say that is your current specialization?
Yeah,
or
in
your
biocatalysis.
Research, or your research area?
It's
Okay.
in biochemical engineering, was fermentation, biocatalysis, bioprocessing. So, yeah, so from Michigan State,
And you came here.
Came to Prairie. So that is how.
A lot of twist and turn it.
Yeah.
So what motivated you to become a scientist?
Well, in what we call secondary school, which is not, I don't know how. The easiest comparison is high school here. Yeah, secondary school is equivalent to high school, but except that sixth form is like sophomore level. Sixth form, you go to secondary school for 7 years. First 5 years,
Oh yeah, and then you do
O
upper
level,
six.
O level. Then you go to sixth form. So O level may be. Yeah, some of the O level courses are like you do that if you do science and chemistry. It's like freshman year, really. You do chemistry 1, top material. Anyway, you were asking why I
Become a scientist.
decided to do well in secondary school, which is why I said secondary school. You know, those days it was very special for you to be a science student. You know, they created such an atmosphere around science students. Meaning, if you do, oh, that guy is doing science, or that guy is doing science. You were special. In other words, it was special, and somehow I could do it. So, even though to be honest, I liked all the other courses, but and especially if you did additional math.
All the extra math.
Oh yes, that puts you in a completely special position. You know, so yeah, so after, and I have to say, I was lucky because specifically, you know, that was the basis for doing science. It was just nice to do it. I mean, you were recognized as, you know, one of the people doing the interesting aspects of, or challenging courses.
Yeah.
Put it that way. So, but the person who really inspired me, because I came to love chemistry, was my chemistry teachers. I had an American peace, I don't think she was a Peace Corps, she was a missionary, I believe. Miss Sneaker, she taught me Form 3 chemistry. Oh, wow. She was out of this world. You know, we used to laugh at her, you know, kids, young kids at the back, you know, when she spoke with her American accent, you know, making, you know, laughing. Yeah. The same way as somebody speaking with a different accent, you would try to wonder what they were saying, you know, it's ammonia. When she pronounces ammonia, you see, as it sounded funny to us.
Sounded funny.
Yeah, ammonia. But she was meticulous. Observations. Ooh, Miss Nichols. Calculations. Things like P1, V1 over T1. We are learned it in Form 3. Even before O levels. Miss Nika taught us all that. And then in Form 4, when we had chosen our subjects where we say we want to do science, we got a British voluntary service overseas. They call them VSOs. Similar to Seneca, taking us through observation and all that stuff in chemistry. David Gibbs taught us chemistry, Form 4. Oh my goodness. He went into the nitty-gritty of chemistry, explaining the concepts. You see, so you can imagine, Sneaker taught us practical stuff, calculations, and David Gibbs' explanation of stuff, you know, atomic structure, all that. And the first thing David Gibbs said, everybody should write on the back of their chemistry notebook, energy.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling us that.
I told you that story in class.
Yeah, I remember that story.
That was the first thing David Gibbs told us. Everybody in this class should write at the back of their notebook, energy, the chemistry notebook, energy. He said at your level, if anybody should ask you, why does a chemical reaction not take place? Simply say, it is energetically unfavorable, and you get a perfect score. Can you imagine?
Just write that as the answer.
At that age, you know. And, he told us, these days, you guys may never have heard it. Normality, working solutions, normal solutions. You ever heard it before? You only know molar solutions.
Normality?
You've never heard it?
Heard the, I don't know.
Have you ever heard of a normal solution before? The normality of the solution, you say one normal solution. N instead of molar, M. Two different things. Normality. Okay. Well, those days, they were changing from normality to molarity.
Okay.
And David Gibbs said, he wasn't going to touch normality. He wasn't going to teach us. He taught everything, molarity, perfect. So balancing moles, oh my goodness. Calculating millimoles and Form 4, Form 5. Ooh, it was a good class. It was a good class. Then we went for the chemistry practicals, because the exams has a practical part and a written part. Yeah, O-level chemistry.
Oh, okay.
It has a written part, 4 more minutes.
Oh, okay.
A written part, and then we went in and the question was set in normality. This white man, he turned blue. But he forgot that we all learned normality in addition, so we didn't care actually. We knew so we did very well. So that is what excited me
To do.
learning chemistry, and it was good.
What would you say are your highest aspirations for students that you teach?
Well, you have taught it before, so you know. I want my students to be on top of the stuff. Yes. See, the best thing for them to be confident, and you have to just be focused and work hard. It's tough, but you need to put in the time, put in the time.
How do you think scientific training has impacted how you see the world now?
Well, it gives you a very, analytical mind.
You look at it different.
In a way, maybe if you compare with how others take decisions, maybe you tend to be more analytical.
Okay.
That is the only thing I can say.
And what is your ideal dream as a scientist?
That is a tough one. Ideal dream to do what?
Or to say, like, maybe to win a Nobel Prize or discover something to solve a great problem.
Yeah, just solve a good problem that helps the world.
Okay, and finally, what would you encourage students watching this video right now? What are your final words to encourage them?
Well, I want them to be focused, but they should know their material.
His famous words.
Yeah,
know the material.
Stuff.
That's the famous
because
word.
Whatever it is, you want to learn it well. Not everybody may like you, but if you know your stuff, nobody takes it away from you.
That's true. That's very true. Well, thank you, Dr. Gyamerah.
Oh, you're most welcome. You're always welcome. Yes. All right.